Always on fire.
You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist.
Hey, this thing on? Just kidding. Hello, guys! Welcome back to another episode of MindCrack. As always, this is Jason, and I am back from PlayOnCon. I hope you guys are enjoying the little bit of footage that been putting up since I got back. I'd actually intended on uploading stuff from PlayOnCon while I was there. The problem was, once we got there, the internet turned out to be a big steaming pile of poop, and we weren't really able to upload much. And apparently my Skype is making noise in the background here, so I'm going to have to fix that. So just give me a second. Alright, I apologize about that. Normally I keep my Skype in do not disturb mode, but for some reason while I was gone, it got I don't know, something got changed. But yeah, no, the hotel internet wasn't that great, so wasn't really able to upload anything. In fact, that video I put up from the hotel of Pause being really sober was, oh man, I'm gonna waste so much glass if I try to do this all fast. Was uploaded over my 3G. I started uploading it over my phone, and it said it was gonna take like 3 days to upload or something. So I ended up having to upload it using 3G, which only took like 30 minutes. That's how sad the internet was at this Hilton. But good time was had by all. You know, since I got back home, I've been editing videos and stuff and putting them up. And for the most part, it seems like you guys are enjoying them, which is awesome. I've had a few comments from people that are holier than thou, and oh, look at what these nerds are doing, and deeky dur, and you know, it's hilarious to me when people try to act like that whenever they're subscribed to someone they watch on a regular basis play video games. I mean, come on now, get serious. And the thing is, if you can't allow yourself to just relax and have a good time, then and just act like you're above it all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe these are people that that want to think that they're really cool, and I don't know fuck, I can't figure it out, man, to be honest. The video of Paws and I at the hypnotist thing. A lot of people are saying, you know, I should have punched the guy when he jumped on me, and you can't. I couldn't really talk about it in that video when I uploaded it, but and I'm not the one that recorded it. It was recorded by a guy named Blame the Controller. You may know him. He made the Kingdom of the Sky maps. He's super internet famous, and he was recording from his phone. It was weird because I was upstairs for a different event, and I didn't realize that they were down there doing the hypnotist thing, because it was one of the things I had read about before we went, and I was really excited to be a part of that because it looked like it was going to be fun, and totally spaced and forgot about it. And they just happened to wander in on it, and so I came down and I didn't even have my camcorder with me. I just had my phone, and so I started recording from my phone when I realized what was going on. But man, my footage, me and my wife were watching it last night, and the audio was so bad for my phone because the crowd was so loud that's really all you can hear is the crowd. You can't really hear the people that were participating. So it's unfortunate, but I don't have really good footage. Oh man, what am I gonna do in this corner here? It's almost like I need to. Dude, you're in the way. Totally in the way. Wonder how it would look if I put that there and then. Oh, the guy's in the way. Let's see how it looks right here at least. That's not so bad. I kind of like that. I think I'll leave that. Well, fuck me. But no, I came in with my phone and recorded on my phone. I have the whole thing, but I don't think Paul wants me to upload it either way. So I probably won't upload all that. I don't blame him. Some of it was a little bit awkward. But you know, here's what's weird about it. When I came in the room, I missed the first 15-20 minutes of the thing, so I thought that they were just playing along, having a good time with this hypnotist, you know, putting on a good show type of thing. You know, talking to Generic B not too long ago about hypnotism, because if you guys listen to the podcast, you'll know what I'm talking about, because I talked about it recently, where him and I had a conversation about hypnotism, because it was something that that he tried out, and I could see maybe the power of suggestion working in a closed setting where you spend some time with the hypnotist and all that, but to me, these party hypnotism theme type things just seem they've always seemed so fake to me that I have a hard time believing in it. But Paul swears up and down that it was totally legit, and he never would have done publicly, he never would have done a lot of the things that he did during the whole thing had he not been under. So it's really strange. The whole thing's just really strange. But yeah, I missed the start. So anyways, I came in and I was kind of under the impression that they were just having a good time and playing along with the guy. I did not think that they were all just hypnotized. So whenever he asked for people to come up on stage as volunteers, like I was ready, man. Just get me up there. He didn't say what we were gonna be doing. He just said any volunteers. So I was like, yes, I will come. If you've seen the video, that's an awkward statement I just made. But no, so yeah, I got right up there on stage, and he asked each person to pick someone, and I didn't pick anyone. I was like, I let the other two people in front of me, the girl and the guy that was in front of me, go ahead and just pick someone. And I was just fine with whatever was left, I guess. And so I ended up with the Afro guy, and the whole point of what I was trying to get to when I was over there was he looked at me at one point of it and said, would you be okay if I touched you? And again, I was thinking the whole time that everyone was just having a good time, and this is all for the entertainment aspect, so I wasn't going to take anything away from the crowd. I mean, this is something I've talked about a lot in the past, and I mean, me and like BOO make a lot of homoerotic jokes and stuff like that, and I think it's just because we're completely secure in our sexuality. We're married. We're not worried about any kind of social stigma or anything like that. So I'm not afraid of, in all good fun. I mean, if it was a guy that was really hitting on me and made me feel uncomfortable, I would totally not be okay with that. But in the situation that all this took place, it was all in good fun. And so anyways, he asked me if he could touch me, and I said, yeah, man, go for it. He just kind of like said it real quick during the middle of all of that. So the people in the crowd didn't know what was going on, but I didn't know he was gonna jump on my lap. But dude, to me it was fucking hilarious. I was down. I had a good time. How's that not an infinite spring? Why be infinite spring? Be infinite guy. Oh, sounds like nap time might be over. Fuck, I was trying to get a video recorded. Oh. Well, I've done fucked this all up, haven't I? Let's see if I can get some water from over here. How is this not an infinite spring? Oh shit. How did I do that? Oh man. You know what's funny? As I'm sitting here listening to myself speak, I remember thinking after every convention, and I meet all these kids, and I get really excited about how excited they are watching. I think to myself, when I get back home, I'm gonna really try to chill a little bit with my language, just so the kids are able to watch this without me feeling bad whenever I meet them in public. Because when I meet these kids in public and I meet their parents and stuff like that, I think to myself, for one thing, I always question based on their age whether or not I think their parents should be allowing me to watch. And this is something I talked in detail with some guys there about, because like Luckin was one of the people that were there, and he runs a family channel. Fuck me. See, there I go again. It's impossible. It literally is. We just talked about parenting to the level of them teaching their children what is and isn't okay to be said, and regardless of what you say in your channel and stuff like that, it's really up to the parents to make sure that they understand. And this is something I talked to other families at MindCon about. In fact, there was a family that had two daughters. And I kept apologizing to them for things I'd said, and she said, no, my daughters, even though they're young, I've raised them to know what is and isn't okay to say. So, I don't know. It does come to the parents, but also I'm not trying to say I don't have any responsibility at all for the person I am and what I'm doing here. So that should be infinite now. I don't know anything about this game, apparently. Officially, it's official. I know nothing of this game. Like, what in the world is going on here? I would have thought these two would have come together and made an infinite right there. I guess since it's flowing down, it messes it all up. Ruining my day, man. Just ruining my day. Well, anyways, I want to see what this looks like, I guess. Nothing else. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Of course, it doesn't really let you look out very much during the day, but I still like it. I think that's what we're going to do all the way around. That was what I was getting this glass in there for, so we kind of test this and see what it looked like. I kind of want to see what it looks like at night, too, there. Apparently I'm going to have to make a bunch of water trips. I guess I could do an infinite here at the start. Still can't do that jump. It's still not possible. This game has not changed in the last 3 minutes. So yeah, 1.3 is coming out tomorrow, or supposedly at least. And I'm really excited about that. Looks like a lot of things are going to be changing in the game that are going to be a lot of fun. And, you know, people like Beef still want a new map. But poor Beef just can't always get what you want. But I think it's going to be good either way. As far as, I don't really think we need another map. Or a new map. I think that my viewpoint on it is that with the changes that are coming, none of them are big enough that warrant a new map. All right, what I'm hoping here is once I get a couple of these in, I'm gonna create a new game mechanic that lets me get. No, it can't be done. Can't be done. All right, so I'm gonna do these one at a time, man. That sucks. You gotta remember to get 2 buckets at a time here. Oh, that scared me. You know what? Now that that's going up, this should be. Yeah. Okay. So as long as I do this at night, should be okay. In fact, I should be able to go down a couple and really do some magical stuff here. Yeah. All right. Let's look at this. I guess there's really nothing to look at, is it? It looks like glowstone. Though I haven't seen it with the connected blocks. I don't mind that though. I think we're all good. I think this is what we're doing here. And I think what we're going to do on the top is... Whoops. Really need to get around to actually fixing this to the point that it's not so ghetto. This is a project I've been working on a little too long for my taste as far as how long I like to work on single projects in my Let's Play, and so I'm hoping to kind of get away from this here in the near future and start working on some other things. I want to get this done, and I may do quite a bit of it off camera. Just been so busy with other things here recently that I haven't got to play a lot on here, so you know, a little bit behind. But anyways, I really want to talk about PlayOnCon. I know we talked about it quite a bit in the podcast, but I know not everyone listens to the podcast. So if you don't and you want to hear about it, I just want to say it was tons of fun. Had a blast. It was great fun getting to meet Paws, and it was a good time getting to meet all the people that I'd never met before. And I met a lot of people for a second time as well. I got to see a lot of people for a second time that I'd got to meet at MindCon. Let's see, like Lucklin, Wolf 21, all the guys from the Shaft, of course. I think that might be the list as far as MindCon, PlayOnCon repeats or whatever. Man, these creepers. Oh, this is just the one. I thought I'd attracted 2 at this point. But no, it was a lot of fun getting to see those guys again. That's been a while, and you know, at MindCon felt so rushed. This is again something I talk about. I'm gonna stop saying this is something I talk about in the podcast because you gathered that. But Minecon felt so rushed to me. It was like, here you are, and then going home tomorrow. Oh, you motherfucker! Well, that just officially ruined my day. I just saw some redstone too. I hope no water got in there. Oh, though when those pistons go down, shit might get real. Let me out of the water. Man. Man. Ruining my day. Have I said that part yet? Just pissing me off. And I'll probably talk about some of these people I got to meet multiple times over the next coming days, because quite a few of them, they're not on the server or anything like that, and so they're not people that you would regularly hear me promote or talk about or anything to that extent. And so a lot of them are people I had never heard of, but they're putting out great content, and I think they deserve some recognition for the stuff they're doing. And some of them don't have a lot of subs yet, but I know they're going to, because, like I said, a lot of these guys are putting out just amazing stuff, and it's only a matter of time before everyone knows how great they are. So I would like to talk about quite a few of the people I met at PlayOnCon that aren't a part of the server. And maybe some of them will be one day. Who knows? You son of a fuck! I guess everyone's a son of a fuck, aren't they? Or a daughter of one. Jesus Christ, man. Just let me inside. Fuck this goddamn hole. Look at that hole! Hole to hell right there. Son of a... Alright, well then. What a great start we've come to today. You guys are probably loving it, you damn assholes. Oh, man. Wow. So yeah, something else I'd like to kind of talk about is preconceptions about people. I try to avoid listening to other people's opinions of people. Like if someone tells me, this guy's bad news, don't even talk to him. I'm always like, well, why? Why exactly? What about them is bad news? But at the same time, I am guilty of making my opinions on someone based on what I can see from the outside without actually getting to know the person. And someone I did this with was Generic B. Basically, Generic B had asked to join the server multiple times throughout the ages, for quite some time. And the way he got in touch with me was through a lot of different people, like BOO, Etho, Pause, Vintage Beef, and I think I already said BOO. It was like 5 or 6 people he had talked to. Doc M was one of them, and he asked them to talk to me about him joining the server. And after I think it was after BOO had said something to me. I think BOO was the first. After he'd said something to me, I went and checked out his channel, Generic B's channel, and I was like, oh, it seems seems alright. And then over like the next 2 days, I got everyone contacting me, and I was like, I guess I felt like I got a little upset about it, and I was like, man, it looks like this guy's just trying to. And I'm gonna stop for a second here and say, I want you to let me finish what I'm having to say here before you decide I'm an asshole. Okay. And I also want you to let me finish what I'm saying here, because my opinion that I formed about this guy, I will say I was wrong. I was definitely wrong, and I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. Now that I've met him in person, I have a different opinion of him completely, and I really like him. So, going back to what I was saying, I formed an opinion about him, and I thought he was trying to do stuff with people and I don't want to use the word use, but that's kind of the word that was in my head, was use people to quickly grow his channel. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with everyone out here in the world needs to eat a dick. There's nothing wrong with doing like co-op stuff like that, and trying to trying to make friends on the internet. I thought he was just really just going above and beyond what I thought was acceptable. And I don't want to sound like I'm all high and mighty and above all this or anything like that, but that's just the opinion I came to. And I told Generic B this to his face. I'm also the type of person that I don't talk about people behind their backs. If I have an opinion about someone, I am willing to say it to their face, and I will definitely do that. Just because, I mean, otherwise you're just kind of a dick more than, I mean, if you have a negative opinion about someone and you're not willing to tell them to your face, you're just as bad as they are, or aren't, depending on even if you're right about your opinion. What is going on here? Oh, now they're all back down. You know what? I just don't even... Oh, good Lord. Son of a... But so that's why I told Generic B no on multiple occasions about joining the server. I told him that I didn't think he would. I didn't like his methods, and he said, "No, dude, I'm a cool guy. I'm just out to have fun." And I was like, "Well, I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I don't." And I was wrong. I have no problem saying I was wrong. The difference between I mean, these are all assumptions based on online conversations and stuff like that. You can't see a guy's face, but I really truly thought I had him pegged. I thought I knew this person, right? And whenever you meet someone in person and you spend 5 days with them and you talk to them face to face and you have long conversations about your moral opinions on how you run your channel, the methods you take to do what we do, you can really see in their face what the truth is. What the fuck am I doing? I'm getting glass. That's what I'm doing. I think it's important for me to say what I'm trying to say here, so I can kind of get a little bit distracted. But no, you can definitely tell. You can tell a person better in person. I mean, no one can really argue with that. You get a better idea about someone whenever you're face to face with them, and I feel bad that I shunned the guy for so long, honestly. So I am happy to say I am friends with Generic B now, and I made a mistake in the past when it came to my opinion of the guy. So, leading off of that, in the past, some people have told me, you don't want anything to do with Lucklin. Don't. I'm not going to say who has said this to me, but just I've been told that. And I met him briefly at Minecon. I was like, he seemed like a pretty cool guy. I don't know why, I mean, and that's the other thing too. The people have never been able to tell me, what am I doing? I need nighttime again, I guess. I need nighttime to make this easier on me. Well, I'm gonna have to stop this recording here in a second anyway. So I'm gonna do what I can, because nap time is almost over. There was the first little roll around. It's a little early though. She rolled over and then went back to sleep. Oh, it was so hard going away. It's the first time I've been away from my daughter. I mean, she was born right before Minecon, so I was away right then, which was hard. But I hadn't. This is kind of weird to say, but I hadn't got attached to her yet. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously, I loved her. She was my daughter. My flesh and blood. But I hadn't got to know the person that she is, and being gone this time, it was a lot harder because you just think about all the things you're missing out on, and what I've come to realize is how quickly they grow up. Like, I mean, seriously, one day she doesn't know how to sit up, and then she's sitting up all the time. And while I was gone, before I left, she was on the verge of crawling. She hadn't done it yet, and while I was gone, she started. I mean, she was close, right? But she wasn't like straight up. She would like push herself around backwards, or she'd get up on like this crab stance type thing, and like kind of move a little bit forward, and then face plant. But she wasn't crawling. But while I was gone, she started like full-fledged crawling. So I missed that, and it makes you a little sad, I guess. But and now that I'm back, she crawls a lot, and it's always towards the things that'll probably kill her. So it's like I tweeted about this yesterday. It's like, why is it my daughter knows how to crawl? She only crawls towards the danger. And a lot of the responses were because she's not walking towards the danger yet. And it's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. But no, back to what I was saying. You know, quite a few people had told me, or not quite a few. There was about 3 different people over different occasions that told me, you know, he's bad news. You don't do anything with him. And again, they never really gave me a specific reason. They just said, you know, bad news. So I as I started out talking earlier, I don't like to have preconceptions about people based on other people's opinions. I like to form my own. And I'll tell you what, Luckland is a great guy. I don't know why the people that had told me in the past to be wary of him said that, but dude, he is a down-to-earth guy, cares about his family, cares about his channel, cares about what he's doing on YouTube, and I have nothing but respect for him. Everyone that was at PlayOnCon, everyone was just awesome people. I mean, there wasn't a ton of Minecraft fans there. There was a handful. I wonder where the water's missing at. Oh, it wasn't there, but now it is. Jesus Christ. So it's probably like right. See, it's flowing that way, so I'm gonna say it's missing here. Oh, whew, got it. Man, I'm a genii. This is terrible video. I hope you guys are at least enjoying the discussion I'm having here. But you know, I can go on the list here. We got, and I'm gonna forget someone, but I'm just gonna warn you now. I'm forgetting someone. Luckland, Wolf21, Blame the Controller. Did I plug all those? I probably should check that. Aurelian, Shark. What is Shark's? What is going on over here? I don't remember Shark's channel name, so that's the one I'm gonna forget. I didn't realize I didn't have glass in over here. Jesus. Who else? Pause, obviously. Damn it, man. Ipla. And Ipla is actually she's kind of just starting her channel out, but or at least she's starting to get, I guess, from talking to her, she really wants to get serious about the Let's Play type of stuff. She's got like 100 videos on her channel, but they're all like little shorts and stuff here and there. But no, it sounds like, you know, she really wants to focus and really get a Let's Play going. I know I'm forgetting people. I know I am. Joe Hills, see, Generic B. I forgot Generic, and I was just talking about the guy. It's so hard to try to remember every single person that was there, and I'm still really tired from the whole thing. I just haven't got back to the point of being. I mean, the day we left, I just didn't get any sleep at all before we left because we all wanted to hang out. You know, we knew a lot of us, for a lot of us, it was the last night we were going to be there. You know, people like Paul spent a fortune to even come, and he paid that hypnotist a fortune, man. No, so everyone wanted to really hang out. So, and everyone's flight was at different times. Paul's had to leave pretty early, so I didn't end up going to bed at all. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll get like an hour nap after Paul's leaves. And then, oh, man, there was already water there. I wonder if this will form an infinite spring after I. No, probably not. So anyways, I didn't go to sleep at all. But then once I landed, I had to drive another 3 hours once I landed because it was significantly cheaper for me to fly out of Charlotte than it was to fly out of Raleigh. So I ended up flying out of Charlotte. So I had a 3-hour drive once I landed to get back home, and without having any sleep. I slept on the plane, but man, I had the strangest flights because I wasn't able to get a nonstop flight. Let's see what happens here. It's nothing good. I bet if I put source blocks under this, then it would all become. But then as soon as that went up, it would undo it. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of comments about how I'm spending too much time walking water. For some reason, that reminded me of Chasing Pavement. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep, and then see, I'm still like I said, seven kind of got my rest back. Once I got home, I took a shower and went to bed. I said like hi to my daughter, hi to my wife, and I was like, see you guys, I have to go lay down. And my wife's got some video of my daughter smacking me in the face because she wanted to see me, right? So she goes back there and sits on the bed beside me, and she's just sitting there grabbing my hair and pulling it and smacking me on the face and like pulling my ear, and it's like, Jesus, why did you stop her or something? I was like, no wonder my face hurts this morning. Yeah, didn't really, but my face didn't really hurt, but yeah, it was hilarious. But I'm sure that I'll talk about a lot of what happened at PlayOnCon over the next coming videos. But all in all, it was a great experience meeting the other Minecrafters. But not just that. It was, since there were less people there compared to Minecon fan wise, it was so easy to sit there and really have long conversations with the people that were there to meet the Minecrafters. Which was just great. I mean, I love getting to meet the people that watch our stuff and that are really entertained by what we're doing, because it still blows my mind that people really enjoy everything that all of us are doing to such an extent, and it feels, what I'm gonna do during the day, I'm gonna do it closer to here, and then during the night I can move away. It fills their days with some enjoyable content. And some people, I get a lot of people say to me they don't watch TV anymore. They just watch, various YouTube videos. So, I mean, that's just awesome to me that we're able to do that. But I'd also really like to promote some of these channels for people that I got to meet there that if I can help them out. And I'm even talking about people that have more subscribers than me. They may not have the same subscribers. If I can talk about someone that I enjoy, and I necessarily haven't watched all their content either. I mean, man, every time it scares me. I jumped in my chair again. I necessarily haven't watched all their content, but that doesn't mean that I don't know that I'm sure they put out good content just because they're a good person. Like Luckland's example of that, and he's got tons of content on his channel, but I've never really watched him. I've watched a few things here and there, but after meeting him in person, I can guarantee that the stuff on his channel is probably good. Same thing with like Wolf, but Wolf's more of a streamer. I mean, he does do YouTube videos, of course, but he's kind of more of a streamer as well. But no, yeah, it was tons of fun. But before I go, one thing I want to promote that was from PlayOnCon is Joe Hills. He's doing a Kickstarter right now, and I'm gonna put the link in the description. He's doing a Kickstarter for his role-playing game. It's called Pitfalls and Penguins. I think it's got 12 or 11 days left, and he's only about 50% to his goal. And so basically, he could really use some help. His goal is only 4,000 total. I think he's at 2,093 is what he was at last night when I was looking at it. And he's already got the basic printing of this book done for the role playing game. So he's not asking for Kickstarter money so that he can develop the game. The game's already been developed. He just wants to be able to print that magazine, or not magazine, the actual rule book and for the role playing game, so that everyone can buy it or whatever. I'm sure, knowing Joe Hills, I think he would be happy just to see that thing get printed, even if he never sells a copy of it. And as I understand Kickstarter, I don't think they get the money unless they reach their goal. So I think, unfortunately, if he doesn't reach his goal, I don't think he'll get the 2,000 that's already been donated. I think that goes back to the people that donated. At least that's how I understood it. Like whenever I gave money to Kickstarter. So I'm hoping that that he gets his gold, because I don't want my money back. I want Joe to have it. I want Joe to actually get to do this. I could tell talking to the guy, and I picked on him after MindCon about some stuff, and some people took it serious, and it was just all in good fun. And so I want you guys to know that I really respect what Joe does, and he's a great guy. Even if you don't like his variety of channel, I think this is something that it would really mean a lot to him if it got to happen. Oh man, I'm glad I looked over here before I went. Man, just man. That's all I have to say about that. Why do I keep falling down holes today? Like, what in the world? Have I ever played this game before? I don't even know how to get out of here. Oh, I think I can get out of here. I think this redstone will lead me out somewhere right through here. Yep. But no, I would, like I said, I hope he gets there, and I'm going to put a link in the description. So hopefully, if you guys have any extra money, and you'd like to put it towards, I mean, it's not a charity, obviously. This is a business for him. But I think it's something that, I mean, just do a little research on the game itself, if nothing else. Okay, how do I get out of here? And just see what the game's all about. It's, I mean, I haven't done a lot of role playing in my life. I've done a little bit with friends, but it's something I never really got super into, But from the little bit I've done, the setup he's done for this game is just hilarious, man. It's good stuff. I watched Pause roll the character, and he made this oh god, a shapeshifter robot that was asexual. Oh man, I don't remember it all. It was good stuff though. It really was good stuff. So anyways, that's my spiel on that. That's the person I'd like to promote today. And I said a little while back I was going to start also mentioning the song that I've found through Pandora that I enjoy, and I didn't do it the last episode or two, I think, because it was a prank or something like that, and I just got kind of caught up in what was going on. But I think the song I'd like to promote today, it's a little bit different. The Eric Hutchinson I talked about before, I think was a song and an artist that I think everyone can kind of get behind. He's an easygoing music, but this one's not. Is something you're either gonna love it or you hate it. And I think the first time I heard the song, I didn't love it. I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't like really into it. But this song, "Dog Days Are Over" by Florence and the Machine, I believe is who it is. Again, I'll put a link in the description. I just can't get enough of this song for some reason. I've been just listening to it over and over the last week or so, 2 weeks, something, I don't know. And it's just a good song. It's good flow, good band. Just it's all good. And again, it's not generally the type of music. Like I've listened to some of her other stuff, and a lot of it doesn't appeal to me. But that one song I really do enjoy it. I don't know why. I think part of it's the lyrics, just and some of it's just kind of the flow of the song, and the music video reminds me of Labyrinth, so that's always something that that'll get me any time. So, anyways, the links for that's in the description. I hope you guys weren't too bored with my little progress I made today with the glass and the water, but you guys can see where this is going. I'm gonna finish this up before I record next time, and then we're gonna put the roof on this. And by then I think 1.3 will be out, and we'll probably move on to do some other stuff, and then we'll come back to this once we've maybe we can tie whatever we do next into everything. And I really need to get up with B00. Him and I have been slacking on being best friends forever on the server. So, it's a lot of it's scheduling wise. He does a lot of his stuff during the day, and I can't play it all during the day. Like this is today. Normally, when my daughter takes a nap, I'm so tired that I want to take a nap too. And last night, in fact, I only got 2 hours sleep. I spent after I got up, I spent basically the whole night editing PlayOnCon videos, and then I started one to render, and I went to bed for 2 hours, got back up with my daughter, and so really I should be taking a nap as well right now. But I really wanted to record and just get to talk to you guys and let you just I don't know, there's a lot of things in my head right now after after getting to meet all these people. And so yeah, I was just inspired to make a video today. And so anyways, that's that. I need to go now though. I appreciate you guys watching as always, and goodbye, guys.
Always on fire.
You watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. Fighting just the same as life. Got you laughing every night.
Yes. You know your diamond shit just got fucked. The way things explode out of them from all sides.